Well, let's talk about this idea of a multiplier, and we get a wide range of answers here. But I'm just curious: has there been a multiplier that you've used in growing the business?
Like a force multiplier, like a fulcrum.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hiring good people and putting them in the right spots, and delegating from a standpoint of stewardship. So I think as you are growing your business, where there's just you and a helper, you and three people, you and five people, you and 10 people, you start off as this generalist and you're doing everything yourself, and you kind of figure out how to do all of these things kind of like 80-20 good. And as time goes on, you try to put people in those roles. And that's definitely been a multiplier for me. The book, The E-Myth by Michael Gerber is a blueprint for this. And day one, when you start your business, you should really lay out an org chart. And you might say, well, why do I need to do that? It's just me. But you need to be thinking through that. Like, who's the CEO? Who's chief of marketing? Who's chief of customer service? Who's chief of R&D? Who is chief of preventative maintenance for the machinery? Who's chief of all of these different things? It's you. But as time goes on, you get to peel your name off some of these roles and assign them to either freelancers, contractors, employees. And for me, looking back in the last 10 years of building GreenPal, some of our main inflection points is when I have found a specialist who's really good at one thing and been able to put them in a role where they can just kick ass at it, do it so much better than I could do. But they were starting off with a blueprint that I handed off to them because I did it for a while. And so I think it's like, as time goes on, you're like 80-20 good at a dozen different things. And then as you make money, you want to put people in these roles that they go way deeper on it than you ever could. That's a big force multiplier that I've seen looking backwards, and one that I'm going to keep doubling down on. Like there's we're hiring for a data scientist right now. I'm like just barely, like dangerously good at data analysis, but I need somebody who's really good at it, who can just own it. And we're hiring for that role right now. And when you get that right, you'll see it, you'll feel it. It definitely like helps the bottom line. It helps you grow the company, helps you achieve goals, and that feels really good. It's a lot of fun.